It's at Pepsi Center, home of the Nuggets, and we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. One of the preeminent players in professional basketball, Chris Paul.
Well, he's established himself as one of the league's premier clutch performers. With some...
.146 left in the first quarter. Here's Red Hot, defended by Carter. There's the pick. Porter kicks to Green. Dishes it to Porter. Pass to Red Hot. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. A 3 ball. That is good.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Passes it to Sarge. Here's Galloway, and the 3 ball is good.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
And Steve and Clark, what do you make of his comments to the media after their last game?
You know, playing in your first game is an eye-opening experience, to say the least. I mean, everything moves 100% faster than anything you've been part of before. College and preseason help you prepare, but there's no substitute for the real thing.
No question, Clark. I remember going from preseason to the regular season was such a jump in intensity. It really startled me. I mean, preseason's pretty simple, pretty easy. All of a sudden, the regular season starts and everybody's going, as you said, 100% faster.
Here's Red Hot, defended by Carter. Stolen by Sarge. Now the feed to Johnson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Back to Green. Red Hot. Fades away. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And an ideal finish to the quarter for them as he drains it at the buzzer.
Boy, I like the fact he didn't rush it at all. Fantastic shot.
The scoring fast and now the second quarter just getting set to start. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Now the pass to Galloway. The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, one of the highlights last season, this team shot the ball extremely well from the stripe. Huge factor.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers help them win games.
The Suns making a switch here.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
Red Hot, he's in at the point. Porter is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Will Barton. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. 6 on the shot clock. Drops in the tray. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Kings.
You know, it's a little bit surprising that the game got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
They really were. Outplayed them. If you looked only at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. But it was a case of a few intangibles that didn't play out in their favor that made all the difference.
Here's Red Hot. Got it to go with no time left on the clock.
You talk about stepping up at a big moment. That is some fortitude, folks.
I should say.
The aware.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's a lively Friday evening here at 2K.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome. Frank, guarded by Porter. He feeds it to Crowder. From the arc. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Bridges. Also Chris Paul out there. Smith is out there with Jay Krug. And it's Frank in at the 4 slot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
For Phoenix, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Smith hits them both. Goes red hot. Here it goes. And no good trying to get that one. And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Denver on top. They're up by 3. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And they're also finding easy points from the free throw line, Clark. This is a team that is attacking, getting fouled, and making it pay.
Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Denver. Red hot, he's in at point guard. And it's Murray in at the 2 spot. From 11 feet away. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And that's now 9 points for Red Hot. Suns trail by 5. Here's Bridges. Paul outside and stolen by Murray. Goes up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And front power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Sarge is checked in for Phoenix. Here's Red Hot, defended by Paul. Here's Red Hot. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Boy, they needed that last rebound. They haven't done well on the boards overall, but that one was huge.
Still fighting for the win here.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Here's Red Hot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. And despite the fact they've been beaten on the boards, this one is still close.
Kevin, they're still in.
Well, he's someone who can just demolish you on the glass, and that's really his goal when he goes into the game. He is looking to dominate the paint.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with defenders draped all over him. He's so strong around the goal.
Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room, and the call will be against Red Hot. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And here is Paul. Here's Heaton. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Here's Red Hot. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Can't connect from short range.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that'll push the lead to double digits.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. Guys, I know we've been battling. You may feel a little bit gassed, but we've got to dig deep right now and find a way. Take a deep breath, and let's get it done. Kevin?
And thanks for that story, Doris. He gets the first, and that brings them within single digits. And so he hits both. 50 seconds left in the 4th quarter. But they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
So it's Denver now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. This game against Phoenix here is the first look at the Suns.
Yeah, I think they're a little better than this ball club, and it showed last year winning the season series.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Pass to Galloway. Back to Moore. Passes it to Galloway. Phoenix no good that time either.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble. Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
Pass to Moore. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Red Hot. A step-back shot here. That drops.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr.